The Nature's Prophet is still available.
But you could also go like Lone Druid. Can you do that on a one?
Or they could go the Lifestealer.
Trouble meanwhile, but Moo finds the first blood. He dives the tide, cleans him up, and it's those early phase boots you were talking about. But they now know that Song's on cooldown, and they might be able to go back in with the Doom. Xiaowei waiting for the backstep. The Director's on the move, and straight onto Arteezy he goes. The supports are engaging bottom meanwhile. They'll find the ES, but the real kill is mid. If they kill off Arteezy, this is a big turn for Newbee. You got to slow down that Naga, but they're actually getting juked. They get fogged. He can deny himself to Roche. Will they get the last hit? Big Daddy Roche secures it, and EG also connects. They did end up killing off the ES in the wood. Game. Do Newbee know? Oh no, maybe not. How gets caught? It's a burrow that initiates, then the arrow follows up. He never gets to rage. An easy kill for EG. They find the Lifestealer, and now the Epi comes through, but he will rage it off, and then looks to turn. This might be a kill. There's no mana actually on Zai. He can't go inside Sandstorm. Oh, just gets it at the final hour. But the fissure, oh, too late. He's already made his way out. And now they go back in. They find Hao once again. He's got an infest. Can he find a vehicle? Get into Xiaowei. No! Xiaowei gets caught by the arrow. And it's a beautiful Ravage from Universe. Connects on everyone. 3 caught out. They cycle on the ES. They're actually leaving him because they really want to kill the Doom. And now the ES heads to the right. There's nothing to trap Sunshine off. He can even fissure if he wants. He's going to make it out too.
Wow, that turned out really well for Newbee.
Waldo dodges it. Well, nicely done with the Yules. Very calm and collected, but here comes Zai. Burrow Strike connects, and now they look to go in on Hao. Doom thrown out on PPD. It's just the Mirana they've gone for, and I think they're going to get the kill. They do. Chopped up. Xiaowei makes short work now. Arteezy actually just picks up his Radiance, so even if he dies here, he's going to have that, but they will find him. The stomp misses. He gets sawn in 1 second. Can he get it off? No, the Doom! It's too soon! Arteezy, though, has at least completed the Radiance, and the Illusions can start forming the woods for a little while, but they'll find the kill here on the Naga. 1 second late, man. Ganks, should they be threatening a Roche? Like, if you're in Newbee's position, what is your play right now?
That was the play. The problem is the play they made didn't really...
Banana mid.
Oh, yeah.
See ya.
He's gone. But Mason...
Preps bottom lane. He's going to go in with an Epi now on the Doom, and he finds Xiaowei, but is their follow-up to allow this to work. Arrow is dodged, and now they can turn it. They've got a Doom at the ready. They'll Cyclone up the Sand King. He's going to take a little damage. Yep, there's your stop.
A lot of damage.
And Zai will fall.
Very much damage.
Now top. They dunk Arteezy. Can they kill him off? He can solve through this, but there's rage. There's no way out. They get the Naga. That's the big kill. Dude, this means the next time they want to go, if they sack it, Roche is going to be open. No, they're going in. They've got a smoke ready and get ready for the jump. The arrow flies. It completely whiffs, but they still commit to this. They go straight in on Moo, and now comes the counter initiate. The Ravage is there for Universe to try and bail them out, but Lifestealer just rages through it and keeps on going. He hasn't finished anyone, though. Universe is invis now. The Moonlight Shadow keeps him safe, and they doom Arteezy. Zai, Epi, huge on 2. Brings down Hao, drops the Lich as well, and now Moo's ult is ended, and they really have nothing. Still in the base, Xiaowei dives, and he commits fully, and he gets Arteezy as the trade. And now on the backside, the Death Prophet goes for the retreat out. Too fast, the Sand King can't catch the double burrow, so they look for Song Sheng here. A clap, this would do it, with a crit as well. There's a fissure, an Echo Slam, it just doesn't matter. He just gets poked by the Nunchuck. And down he goes.
So close to blinking out on so many occasions on the Earth.
The burrow, but Zai actually catches nothing but creeps. He will draw the wave off, but now they can rage. They can do about half of the tower's HP, make it 2/3, and now retreat. But in comes the Song, and from the rear is Universe. There's still no Ravage for 20. Now the clap, now the fissure to counter initiate. Epi's coming! Zai is coming! Straight onto 2. Braids down Xiaowei, and Moo is dropped low as well. He's got to Cyclone himself to try and live through this one. But now he drops down, and they can just focus him. He will suicide, at least preventing them from getting the gold. But still they're finding kills. They pop back on Doom. He's got it available. Banana gets caught. Great arrow from PPD. Finding the Lich, getting the kill, and it looks to be just a useless buyback in the end as Arteezy's bottom lane pushing.
So Arteezy's probably going to get a tier 2 tower here, but
Xiaowei's coming.
Maybe not. This could be. It's going to happen again, Arteezy.
Oh no, I missed the stop. He whiffs the stop. Is enough? There's follow-up coming from Universe. He's got a Ravage now if they need it, and Arteezy's just going to keep on retreating out. They're going to disable Xiaowei from blinking forward, and now into the pit. He may have to deny himself to Roche. He gets backed up. They keep him alive. The Naga's still singing. She stands strong, but not enough. Hao finishes the deed. Should he have gone into the pit like that? I guess that's the question
for that.
He scouted out. How can initiate this one? There is a song available. He gets silent. Move. Great reactions there, just clipped him on the boundary of the silence. Newbee, Zai, Kodepi, and Universe has Ravage prepared. They're looking for an arrow to start this, and they just go. They go right in with the Ravage. Xiaowei is BKB, and he does get it off, but Ravage has been used. The split as well, and now comes the Epi, but is it enough? Actually, they're too tanky. Counter initiation, straight from the ES, drives them off. The Naga will rejoin the fight. They'll buy back on the Brew, but they all stand strong. They still have their Doom available. They can pop it now, and they'll do so on Mason after a split. Newbee just don't care. Maybe they should. They'll lose one, but they're overrunning Arteezy. Newbee have taken one lane of Rex. They've lost only a life stealer, and they forced out the entire gauntlets of ults. The only one we didn't see was a song, but that doesn't do any damage, Sin.
And which is of course great against this massive AoE teamfight lineup. A life stealer with 1650 health, and of course, wait a second, there's going to be a Doom on Universe. He's a goner. But with a death.
Normally you would not see in an even game. I'm close right now, and from the side, PPD is searching for an opening. He's got arrow at the ready. Universe trying to find the right angle of attack, and here he comes. Can he get the Ravage? Look at Sungshung, he's up on the high ground. It's only Mu they're committing here, and if they go in on him, they've got to kill him quickly. He's brought down pretty low by the start of the fight, but can they finish the job? They net him as well. Arteezy once again being focused. He gets doomed. He's out of the fight, and the Death Prophet stands, and now the Echo. They turn it. They might even finish him off. Epi not really catching much, only Hal. He gets burrowed. Finally they unleash the Ravage, but Mu still stands, and now the Ghosts return! They return at the final hour! Oh, what an unfortunate fight. They do lose their Aegis, but now they've got round 2, and EG couldn't do the job. If Newbee just wait for that exorcism and go back in. I don't know what there is, but they go back in now. They try to clean up Sungshung. They'll find him. Great burrow strike in from Zai. Just running towards the base, and Xiaowei will as well. And in the end, EG, do they find someone? They do find Xiaowei. Can he BKB a time? He's too slow. Now they go in. Everything thrown out at Xiaowei. The clap, the arrow. It's a much needed kill for EG. At long last, they find something with
no,
it's just in the Ancients. It's just in the Ancients. They could find him now. Oh, this could be bad. Just
the fish.
Oh, he gets him. He gets him at the last second. Now the enchant totem. There's no one to back him up. They're just going to have to sack Universe. He can head to the left, though, and try and stall this. The Shiva comes in. Now they silence him, and the Krakachil immediately removing this. Now a secondary Shivas, and down he goes. It's a double Shivas for Newbee.
Bottom.
Precious seconds.
Traveling bottom. This means he cannot get back to base.
Oh, how much do Newbee commit for this? They can go for the range. They'll clean that up. Now Mu will pop his ult, and we might have a good old-fashioned base trade on our hands. Arteezy working out another lane, and in comes the Epi. Connects. Cleans up too. Lightstealer coming back, though. Now the counter echo, but it's really not doing much in this fight. Your Shade Frost keeps on bouncing for now, but it really hasn't done enough. While Arteezy begins to demolish the base. The tier 3 has fallen bottom. He's working on the top as well. They're going to buy back on the Doom, and they catch Hal retreating out, caught by a burrow, now clapped and forced to fight. Can he win this one? He gets arrow too. He's been chain stunned for days. They didn't actually break Rex, but they broke 2 tier 3s, and they continue pursuit. Hal on the run, Zai blinking the wrong way, and they try to find him. He actually heads south, and do Newbee just say screw it? They're setting up, but oh no, he's just stalling. He's just buying time here. It's going to have a 1-minute cooldown. Now he looks to run south, and Newbee say, no song, we're going mid. Do they try for a throne? Is that enough, though? Already Arteezy heads towards the bottom while the team retreats to the base. And they're going to have a Ravage in 30. And Mu says, we're throning it. Screw it. We've had quite enough. And in they go with the Sandcade. Trying to slow this initiation now. The tier 4 is still healthy. But they clean up the Brew. He gets wrecked. And now they look for more. They doom Universe. They're going to bring him out of the fight while Arteezy works on mid. But Mu has his eyes on the prize. And he's got the refresher that he needs to keep this push going. Arteezy, I don't think he does it fast enough here, Sid. Zai with the Epi. But now the Echo to turn it. Xiaowei caught out, and it's time for Death Prophet ult number 2. Mu still there. Ravage is going to bring him low. They've got a secondary Ravage, and they'll let it go. Mu, low, not dead yet, and Hal stands there with him, side by side. Can they do it together? Doesn't look like it. Mu, maybe he can. He's still living. The arrow from PPD. It saves the day. And now they saw him. They're going to reset. They look for Banana, but they lost 2 tier 4s for this. PPD might have just saved EG's game 1.
For the GG here, they will have 2 ultimates from the
EG
Death
waiting
Prophet.
to meet them. In comes the Death Prophet, straight on in. The burrow comes through, but Death Prophet gets off the ult. And now the Brewmaster, look how quickly he's going to drop. They Doom Universe, and they chase him out. The Brewmaster just explodes, and there's no Naga in the base. Newbee, straight for the jugular, onto the throne. They've got to stall this push. They'll buy time with an epi. Zai barely gets it off, and Hao cleans him. There's still no counter push. Arteezy tries to fight it head on, but he just can't do it. Now the Glyph, they keep on stalling. No song for 30, and it's time for Exorcism number 2. Moo gets caught by the Ravage, but the Ghosts fight through that. They Ravage him again. They've got to finish him off. He cyclones the throne. It drops low. It falls. And Newbee find a way. They break through the Arteezy Naga, and they take game 1. They're 1 game away from a Grand Finals berth after nearly failing to make the playoffs.